The Nigerian minister, Keyamo, should be immediately removed based on the following reasons. The minister was appointed by Buhari, but he was reviewed, screened and recommended by the Nigerian Senate, but now he's going against them. He should be removed. How can a minister be against the Nigerian senators? These people are the most powerful people in the country. They are our legislators. They are the ones that set rules in the country and every single Nigerian has to follow. Why can a person oppose them? Keyamo was seen in the National Assembly raising his voice to these legislators we voted for just because they wanted to do something that is not based on his interest. He was telling them that he was appointed by Buhari and he will be only answerable to Buhari. Which kind of talk is this? Did he forget, or has he forgotten that the senators were the ones that screened him? The Senate just wanted to overlook and see where these slots are going to. They have to make sure that the slots are given to people who deserve it. Keyamo should be impeached as the minister since he is not ready to work with the senators who recommended him. I don't know what your take on this will be. Honestly, this is I think it is somebody's opinion that Keyamo should be removed immediately as Nigerian minister based on the following, because based on the fact that is opposing to what they are trying to do. And meanwhile, Keyamo has come out to say these people, they are about to hijack the processes. I don't know why. I don't know for him to have gone there to tell them how he's going to go about this whole thing, whether it is constitutional, because if it is not constitutional, he wouldn't have been there in the first place. But for the fact that Buhari appointed him, and for the fact that the senators were the ones that screened him, doesn't mean that when things are going wrong, then he should be quiet. No, he's not going to be quiet, because at the end of the day, he's going to be held responsible, not the senators. So I see no reason why, like that was why I said, I don't know if it is constitutional for him to go and review the processes of this job recruitment, even the recruitment that we are talking about. It's, to me, to many Nigerians, it's not really, it's not something that people are going to be happy about, because it's just a temporary job and just 3 months. Then what becomes the fate of the people that will be employed? They will just be employed and be happy for 3 months. But that being said, and if we want to look at this whole thing thoroughly, the person who is in charge of the whole thing should be able to do things properly. Like I said, whether constitutionally, before he carries out anything, the lawmakers still have to go and look at everything, whether it's it's doing the thing rightly. But from the video we watched recently, he was saying that, okay, you are talking about tackling corruption, you want to tackle corruption and you want to expose corruption, then why are you doing it out of camera? And that was why he was shouting. There's something was wrong there that they wanted to do, and they were telling him that if he does not want to do it, he should just go out, he should just do whatever. And I see no reason why anybody should be thinking that he should be removed because they screened him. In my opinion, it makes no sense, because the corruption in this country, the other time Showore was telling us that Hush Puppy is just a baby fraudster, that when you talk about the real one, the authentic one, we have them as leaders. We have majority of them as leaders, the correct fraudsters, big time fraudsters. They are in this thing. So at least that's just on a lighter note. These people, they do things I don't just understand. At this age and time, they will tell you that they are well read, they are this and that. In other countries are not better. They are not supposed to be better than us, because we don't want to do the right thing. That is why we're always referring to them, because we have to use people who are really higher. And those who would think that they are developed, is not, they didn't just develop, because it is self-discipline. They've disciplined themselves to attain that level. But our people, we don't want to be disciplined. All they just want is power, and once they get the power, to mismanage the power, to use the power at the detriment of the masses. If somebody is saying, oh, the legislators are the ones that we put there, a lot of shenanigans have been happening within the legislators, which they don't want to change their ways. Somebody was saying that these people are coming up again. Oh, we are talking about DSTV. They are talking about most of the time, when you see these legislators talking, when they talk about maybe there's NEPA bill, they want to remove tariffs, they want to, maybe all this interest or whatever, the little money the bank gets away or maybe take away from their customers. Those are the things. Those things are just not, to me, they are not just, they're just things. Even if we know that those things are really important, but the nitty-gritty of good governance, these people, they don't get involved. You see the salaries that they get every month, and you want to tell us that they will not talk on that, they will not talk and debate on that this thing is too much. The other time, the vice president was telling Nigerians that the cost of governance is too expensive, and people are like, who are you telling? Why are you telling us? Why are you telling us? Why can't you do the needful? You are there, you are still telling us. And he's trying to put the blame back on the lawmakers. They are the ones that they're supposed to do the needful. Why the lawmakers are even referring back to them that it is not them that will make the move. It is from the executive. So they are playing with Nigerians, and as we speak, their salaries, all those allowances are going. Before you know, they will be out of their own tenure. Other people will still come in, will still be saying the same thing. Ndume said the same thing, but what are we hearing? Nothing. They will just say it so that it won't be as if they've not said anything. So that it will be said of them, yes, so there was a time that I raised this point and nobody said anything. I tried my best. I was not allowed to speak. I was not allowed to move on with what I suggested. That is just the reason why they do it, because they know that they are not ready to do anything. They are not ready to do anything. Even the ones that have served before, they will not be able to raise that objection, because if they raise it, people will not say, okay, you were there, you collected the money, and now you don't want us to collect the money, the ones that are there. So we are not ready to do anything. The people who are doing the right thing, who say they are developed countries, it's not because they are so special, because they sacrifice and they are well disciplined. They compel themselves to be disciplined. But what do we have here? Anything goes. Anything goes. Somebody was shouting, no, you cannot tell us that you want to expose a corruption and you are trying to remove it out of camera. And that was his offense. And somebody will now say, we want to align with this thing. We know that all of them are the same, but in this case, I don't think it is really important, or it's called for his removal, for Keyamo's removal. So what? If they screened him, so what? Is that why they should be doing things that are not normal? It's unfortunate the kind of people we have in this country. Okay, someone says, I believe the writer is benefiting from these clowns called senators. Keyamo was only protecting the poor masses, which is true, which we know, though it might not be enough. But in this case, I think Keyamo did the right thing. Why would you want to expose corruption and you are trying to take it out of camera? The senators are overstepping their boundary. Oversight function is different from directing the course of operations, method, directing and executing of government projects outside their mandates. Very funny people. It should not be removed. Is protecting the masses. Okay, this is a peer writer. The writer must be the press secretary of one of the senators, most of who are in the house by chance and not by qualification. Can you imagine saying that this man should be removed? Mr. Festus, Keyamo has not done anything wrong. He only said he can't talk behind closed doors with the lawmakers. He can only talk on camera and in the presence of press. Is anything wrong with that? No, nothing is wrong with that. Well, every time if they want to play pranks behind closed door, what do you discuss behind closed door? And you expect him not to say anything? No, he has to say something. Everything that must be said must be in open. And if they can scrap, whether it is to scrap the House of Rep or to scrap the upper chamber, one of them must go. Just put all of them there. At the end of the day, there are just many there. Check what they are doing. Nothing. It's only when they are talking about little tariffs and what have you. That is the only time they can talk. These people cannot bring project or bring a bill, sponsor a bill that will be beneficial to everybody. We are talking of tangible bill. We are not talking of all this kwekwe or project or whatever bill they always bring to the floor of the Senate. So it's unfortunate the kind of place we found ourselves, and no matter the kind of prayer we are going to pray, until we are ready to do the needful, until we are ready, even we as a people, until we are going to be saying the right thing, not be sentimental And oh, because this one belongs to the religion, because belongs to the other religion, because this one is from this ethnic group. Until we stop all of those things, that is when we can get it right. If not, we'll continue. If we like, we can pray from now till thy kingdom come. Nothing will change. Nothing will change. The kind of people that we have at the end of our faith, and the worst part of it, a lot of people are still waiting to go in there to do the same thing. Nobody is ready to do anything. The ones that are ready to do things, they are not many. Their voices are not too loud. Their voices are not heard when they speak. So guys, let us hear your opinion. What do you think concerning what this writer said, that Keyamo should be removed immediately as Nigerian minister, based on the fact that he is trying to oppose what the senators are saying? What do you think? Let's have your opinion in the comment section.